What's going on, Predators? It's Travis here, and today we're going to be doing a follow-up to last year's video of review of the Trophyline Ambush Pro saddle. Today we're going to be doing it with their new Covert Lite saddle. So this is going to be my perspective of saddle hunting and the comfort and flexibility of the saddle from a newbie's perspective. So before we get into the video, real quick, I just wanted to tell you that this video is brought to you by Easy Veins. So the Easy Veins are now my choice fletching whenever I'm shooting at either animals or at a target. And it's because they're so easy to use, they're so easy to put on. They're very lightweight, which makes it great whenever I'm doing a high FOC arrow. And they are super affordable to have many multiples on hand. The process is much easier than fletching, and ever since I switched to the Easy Veins, I've never wanted to fletch an arrow again. I have my jigs sitting in the corner over there, just collecting dust. I don't have to worry about which one works better than the other because I just buy the fletches exactly as I want them. They slide on with a nice tight friction fit, and if I choose to, I can put a little dab of glue on there. So there's only just a little bit of glue. There's not glue all the way down the fletching. So again, I don't have to worry about scuffing up my arrow shaft with tons of CA glue and things like that. So if you're interested in checking these out, and I really highly recommend that you do, if you check the link out in the description below, or you put the code 10% plus 2 veins in the checkout whenever you're going to check out at Easy Veins, you will get 10% off, plus you'll get 2 free veins just for being a member of this channel and watching the video, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Go support Easy Veins. It'll help support my channel as well. And without further ado, let's do further. So this review is actually going to be a little bit more of a two-part review. So I'm not only going to be reviewing the saddle here. This is the Trophyline Covert Lite saddle here. I'm also going to be reviewing the Mission platform. Okay, and these are both two very great tools, and I'm really excited to be hunting with these this year. So first of all, the saddle. Basically, whenever you buy the kit, it comes with the ropes and everything that you need. If you just buy the saddle itself, it still comes with these 2 bags on here. So the bag over here on one side here, this is the rope bag, kind of a dump bag. This is where I put my bridge whenever I'm not using it, and I also put my lineman's rope over here. On that note, the bridge is now no longer that webbing, it's actually a rope bridge, which I like and better in some aspects, and I also, I kind of prefer the web bridge in other aspects, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So I got the dump bag over here. Then I've got over here, I've got the another saddle pouch over here. Here, this is a kind of rectangular pouch. It has zippers on it, and this allows you to store your, for me, I'm storing the straps for my steps in here, as well as I can put my tether with my carabiner and everything in this pouch over here as well. The way I usually store it is I put the tether on the bottom, and that way I can put my step straps, the cam buckle straps on the top, and that way everything stashes in there in the order that I need to pull it out. So you can see the material on this is a lot better. It's the material on the saddle itself is a very breathable mesh on here. So the Ambush Pro and the Covert Pro, they have a solid camo on the bottom over here, and it's the Bottomlands camo. I think it's a mossy oak camo, which is great, but I kind of actually like this breathable fabric a little bit better, and the saddle is a little bit cheaper by, I think, about 20 or 40 bucks. So another thing that's changed in this new one is you can see it's got these nice big bridge loops here. Okay, this is nice because the bridge used to be integrated into this, and it was almost like a second belt. So now you've got these nice big bridge loops here. You can see I've got a rope bridge that attaches from one side to the other. The quality of all of Trophyline's ropes is just second to none. The stitching on there, everything is just, it's rock solid in here. And I have the utmost faith that this thing is gonna be not only, very built like a tank and very durable, but it's gonna last a long time. So Next great thing is all the buckles on here have changed to the Cobra buckle. So the Cobra buckle here is nice because it's a very secure buckle. It's very safe too, because if I hit one of these latches, it's not gonna come undone. I have to pull both of them at the same time to get that to delatch, unlatch, whatever you call it. Not only that, I've also got these leg straps here, and the leg straps also buckle in with the same type of Cobra buckle, just a much smaller version of it. The leg straps are adjustable now, which was one of my biggest complaints about the original Ambush Pro, is that it didn't have adjustable leg straps. All right, so I'm gonna put my feet in the leg loops. Slide it on like a diaper. So, you know, there's that. It's a great improvement. The saddle does kind of accordion up here a little bit if you wanted to. So if you wanted to, while you're wearing it in, you could kind of put a strap here or something like that to hold it all together. That way it works more like a large belt. And then, you know, you could drop it if you wanted to, but that's neither here or there. That's up to you. But overall, the saddle is much lighter than the Ambush and the Ambush Pro. It's a lot better built, I think. The only couple of critiques I have, one is on the bridge. The bridge, and this is just in general. So if you remember, if you look at my review, I'll post a little tag up in the beginning of the video here and down in the comments below as well, or in the description below. But the bridge on this, like I said, is a rope bridge now, okay? And I like the rope bridge, it's great. The only problem I have with the rope bridge is that there's already a lot of ropes going around here, and it's little things, little straps, and it's much easier to get this rope bridge kind of tangled up and stuff and kind of get in the way a little bit. That's why I keep it here in the bottom of the dump pouch, or sorry, in the top of the dump pouch, so I can keep it out of the way while I'm walking in the woods. Whereas I didn't have an issue with this with the web strap on the last version, on the Ambush series, because I could cinch that tight and tuck it in out of the way, and it was not there was no second thought to it. It was just out of the way. So, but with the Covert saddle, it is much more, much lighter. I feel it's a lot more feature rich. It's got a lot more adjustments. So I've got adjustments on the leg straps here, so I can adjust the leg straps. I got an adjustable bridge. I've got adjustments on just about everything. So I've got a secondary adjustment here on the bottom of the saddle, so I can kind of make the bottom of the saddle cup my legs a little bit more, almost like a seat, versus being a little bit more straight. So tons of adjustments here, and lots and lots of straps. So some of the things I've got strapped to my saddle, like I said, originally I've got the dump bag on the side over here, and then that's where I keep my lineman's rope, and I keep my my bridge whenever I'm not using it. And then again, over here, I've got the rectangular pouch, and this whole saddle, this is my biggest issue, is this rectangular pouch. You hear that? It's got a little jangle to the zippers here. I wish it came a little bit better, maybe covered in rubber or something like that, but that's just such an easy thing to fix. I could literally go just Plasta dip these and problem solved. Like literally just dip it in the Plasta dip, or I could cover it in rubber, put a piece of tape on there. Lots of things I can do to quieten those buckles. Not a big deal at all, not a game changer. So again, very impressed here, but I got that on one side. I've got a couple of extra carabiners over here. These are the figure 9 carabiner from Night Eyes. And what I like about these is if I have extra gear that I want to haul up into the tree with me, I can cinch it up with these ropes here. I can kind of do a figure 8 around here and make sure it's not going to go anywhere. Carry it up into the tree and then hoist it up. I can also use this as well to, you know, I can clip these on the back, and I can just clip the mission platform to it as well if I needed to. A lot of different things I can use these extra little figure 9 ropes for, or figure 9 carabiners for. On the other side though, this is where I've got a Metolius 5-step aider on here. And I use this, I feel like I used this the wrong way last year. So last year what I was trying to do is I didn't have anything on the bottom of my steps. So these are the Hawk Helium steps. These are some that I have modified. So the original step was much longer. It actually, each one had 3 steps on it, and you can see just how huge these steps were with all the steps on it. They were massive. hard to carry, but I trimmed almost a foot off of these. And then basically what I did is I added this nylon strap here that weighs like next to nothing. This is a military static line, so this is, you know, can hold a lot of weight, very, very durable. How much weight can it hold? I can actually pull a car with this. So I'm very faithful in it that it can hold me as I go up a tree. So anyways, I've used these last year. Sorry. Last year though, I did not have this strap on there. Instead, what I did is I had a Metolius 5-step aider. See what it looks like. Wow, looks like that's been there for a while. Somebody's a terrible shot. That came out of a crossbow. Dude, I bet somebody was like setting up over here in the parking area and then just like accidentally launched their freaking bolts over here.
Come on, sweetie.
Oh, we're going for hard. Come on.
Get the spider webs off there. Ah, there's another one.
What?
I can't even see it. There it is. I see it now. There he is. Right here.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, what is on my leg? Oh.
Okay, where's, I need, oh, there's one right there. I can see it. Let me get my wand here.
Here.
There we go.
I'm learning. I would not do good enough for us.
No.
Oh
Oh my God, I just got like 6 spiders right there.
spiders, man.
There's always a telltale sign of a spider web when you see just like a leaf floating in midair here.
Yeah.
Sorry for spider.
What makes them sting? I guess they don't.
Oh, that fucker was on my face. Oh, I got it like in my eyelashes.
Working out, guys.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
I'm a trailblazer.
Let me get all spiders off of me. Whatever the hell that is. Looks like a tomato seed. Let's follow Jacob. All right, okay. Round 2. Fight. Bing. Ah, spider web right in the eyeball. All right, Predators, so we're gonna be doing a quick test of the Trophyline Covert saddle here. So I got everything strapped on, got the rope bridge here, and got my steps on the side, platform on the back here, and let's just give it a shot. It's been over a year since I've tried to hunt from a saddle, so this will probably be pretty fun, kind of interesting to watch. Probably fail. All right, let's see. So with the steps I got here, I've cut them down and I basically added a small aider on the bottom. This is made out of a nylon military static line, and it kind of has a little loop there that kind of help aid in a foothold. We'll see if that works or not. So I'm going to attach this here. Go around the tree. Again, I'm no expert at saddle hunting here. This is my 3rd time ever climbing a tree, so I'm gonna strap it down. Make sure I'm climbing a good side of the tree, which looks like I am. All right. Now I'm going to get my lineman's rope out. What?
He's running like a little 3-year-old.
All right, so this is my lineman's rope here.
Stop.
Voice checker. All right, so now I'm gonna take one step up, get my foot in there. Make sure this is buried into the tree real good. Oh, let me turn this on. All right, I'm gonna go for the next step here. All right, I'm gonna set the next step right about there, so it's about right about a foot from the previous one. All right, so I want to adjust my, I'm kind of far back from the tree here, so I'm going to adjust my alignment rope here a little bit. And well, let me get this strapped to the tree first. Oh, I got another free hand here. Okay. Last year I tried this with a, I had a 5-step aider that I've actually got strapped to me right now, but I tried this with the aider and it was a huge struggle. But it was the Winnebago monster.
That sounds like a really, really bad train.
Sound like evil train. Did you say train of ISIS?
No.
What did you say?
The train is having a crisis.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you consider a railroad crossing a crisis, I guess it could have been. All right, so now I got that strap to the tree. Again, I'm gonna step up one more here. And I'm gonna adjust my lineman's rope a little bit. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay, next step up. Make sure that's sunk in. Nice and good. Oop. Told you I was gonna find some spider webs up here. What's that? The bottom one what?
The bottom of the stepper. You gonna pull that up with you?
Nope, I got another one over here.
Oh, come on, man.
The spiders are a little crazy right now. Damn, spider webs everywhere, man. Jacob's found more than a few of them at this face. Oop. So getting up in the tree has always been, I found, the hardest part for me. I'm not very good at climbing trees yet, so need a lot of practice, but all right. So there's one more. So I got along the last step here, and then I got to put my platform up. Let's just test this. All right. Okay. I'm gonna loosen this up. This is the Trophyline mission platform here. So now that I'm up in this tree, I'm kind of realizing it has a lean to it up higher here. Not a huge fan of that, but in order to compensate for that, I'm gonna put my platform on this lean side so that it works out a little better. All right, so cam buckle strap is going around. Take some slack out of it.
No, I mean, so I can sit here and put that on my arm.
No, I told him, I said, it's a bad thing. You're better sit here like that.
If I'd listened to you at the tree, I'd be like falling off.
I would suggest throwing the baby. You not see that big black field there that extends all the way back? Yeah, it just goes like this.
All right. So I wrap this around there. Okay. Strap that down nice and tight. And then, there we go. All right, so now I take one last step up here.
Very compliant.
Here we go. So now I'm up here. This is where I take this. Again, fix my lineman's rope up here for safety.
It's not going to be very steady.
Everything's locked. Need to adjust this some, go up with it. All right. And now we're hanging. Still kind of on my lineman's belt here. Just testing everything out. Comfort wise, let's see. All right, I'm just sitting in here now. If I were actually hunting, I'd be reaching over here and I'd put my strap up and everything so that I could hang my bow and my pack. I would retrieve those from the ground. Probably take my lineman's belt off now because I am safely in the tree here. And then once I trust this, so then basically I got this over here. I'm not gonna go too far with it. So I'm just kind of chilling out here, kind of like in a hammock on my platform. So I'll get my bow, I can shoot around this way. If I got a deer that comes around the other side, that I can basically swing around, which I'm not super comfortable with that process yet, but with time and practice, all the good things will come. All right, sit back in this, but apparently I can stand on this, come through this side and shoot it that way. There we go. Whew. So, still getting comfortable with the process here, but this platform is rock solid. I got plenty of room for my feet. I wear a size 11, so, you know, not super tiny or anything, but nice solid platform, and yeah, everything else seems to be working good. The saddle is much more comfortable than the last one. It's a heck of a lot lighter too, so that's going well. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get back down and try this again another time. All right. So here's a couple things I'm noticing about this saddle, just to wrap it up here, is one, I'm loving the rope bridge versus that big thick webbing bridge. The downside to having the rope bridge is that it is a little bit more kind of flimsy, at least, you know, like hanging around. Whenever I'm not using it, I have to kind of pull this tight and then wrap this back around here, which, you know, is kind of one thing that was nice about the webbing belt, is I could just cinch it up and wrap it up on itself really easy. But I do like this a little bit better than the webbing belt. This is good. I think whenever I'm walking in and out, I think I'm gonna keep this bridge off over here on one side. That way it's less things to wrap around me and stuff and get in the way. Here's another thing I noticed too, is that it's really easy for the bridge loop to go underneath the leg belt. So make sure that doesn't happen to you, so you don't want to get stuck in a tree in a weird way. And that was kind of what was happening. But even though that I had this in the wrong spot and it was underneath here, it was pulling up a little bit on one side, kind of giving me a frontal wedgie, with not a pleasant thing to have. But overall, it still worked just fine. Like, there's no issues with that. I think I might modify this belt a little bit because it's a little bit long. It does come with a little clip here to strap up the excess, which is good. Makes things a little easier. The buckles on this are fantastic. They're the Cobra buckles, so they click in nice and hard. And if I undo one side on accident, Carson's laughing because I said nice and hard. Yeah, that's okay. I kind of was too. Anyways, if I just accidentally hit one of these, it's not going to come unlatched, so it's nice and safe. I have to literally be squeezing both of these in order to undo the buckle. Another complaint I had about the Ambush Pro saddle was that it was the leg straps were not adjustable. These are much more adjustable. They have their own separate buckle, so I can have them completely undone and adjust them so they come from underneath, and then they strap in, lock in with another Cobra buckle on each side right there. And again, right here where I gotta make sure that the buckle here that goes to the leg strap goes through that bridge, not over the top of it, okay? So make sure you do that. See, again, right here, I made the same mistake again. So make sure you go through that, not over the top of it. And that way, your big bridge loops here are nice and free and they're not getting caught up. But yeah, the saddle itself is a lot lighter, a lot more manageable, a lot easier to walk around with. I don't know the actual weight difference, but just from comparing the two of them, from having worn both of them, what angle is this, man? I'm looking up my nostrils. Are you tired? You can switch hands there for a minute, or? Yeah. So, anyways, cut. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah. This is a great saddle. It doesn't feel like a diaper or anything like that, which is good. And we're just gonna wrap this up because these boys are goofy. So, a dapper diaper. It kind of is a dapper diaper. It's pretty dapper. So, anyways, all right. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll also always, wow, I can't even talk now. Thanks guys for watching. As always, keep defying the odds.